Hey you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks for doing that. If you like this content, I would ask that you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I got started on the setup for my monthly sections in my A5 Rosey Life Flow Planner. And I decided to stop and go ahead and film it. This is a new planner in the community this year, and obviously new to me. What's different for me is that I went from a B6 to an A5 size planner this year, and I received her monthly subscription kit that I subscribed to, and decided I wanted to go ahead and get that started. It is Monday night, and I want to be able to utilize this new planner. I am planning the same week in my 2025 just to close that one out, but I wanted to get it all set up. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Here's parts of the kit. It's not the whole thing, but it is what I thought I might use out of the whole kit. So I thought I would, again, just record it and share it. So I'm loving January's color scheme and all of the florals that are in it. I'm really enjoying that. What I love about the Rosey Life Planner is that her subscription kits, I subscribe to the largest package that she has, and that one includes everything: vellums and dashboards and sticker dashboards and anything and everything that you could need. I don't ever use it all, but I don't want to give up getting that size kit, and I just figure that I could use them next year as well, so, or at any time. And I have multiple planners, so that's fine too. But anyway, so I did speed up the video because it was a very long video otherwise, and I was speaking through the video, which I'm trying to do better at. The only problem was because I had to shorten it, and also my asthma has been acting up really bad, so I had multiple parts I had to edit out. I just decided to go ahead and speed it up and do a voiceover. So how was everyone's Christmas holiday? I can't believe we're at the end of the year already. Just a couple more days, and we're into 2026. I am really excited about my planner setup and my journals and things that I have and what I will be working on this year. And I'm also excited for this holiday weekend, for the New Year holiday weekend, that I will be getting to continue to work in my planners and journals and things. I have a little bit of back journaling that I need to do to complete my 2025, but otherwise I'm in a really good spot. I really loved how this page came out. The vellum that says January on the left, what I did was I took two vellums and put a piece of white paper in between them so that I could use both of them in that same spot. So there's another vellum directly on the other side of that, and I really liked how it came out. You can see the shiny piece of tape there where I taped the pages together. Next time I won't do that. I'll use some glue, but it was a learning opportunity for how to do that. In the end, I really end up liking how this spread came out on this page. It's kind of funny, you guys, because I switched to the A5 for more space. And so far what I'm seeing is I'm not really gaining that much more space. But I think I will be happy with it, and I think I will enjoy it very much. Obviously, as we've discussed before, it's not as portable as the B6, but it's still not bad at all. So again, I'm very, very excited to be in this flow planner, and I think the functionality of it and all the spaces that Linda put in there are perfect for what I need. So yeah, just can't wait to start getting into writing in it and getting everything going. And then the other thing that I was going to share with you guys is that I acquired a whole year's worth of those little mini dashboard stickers from The Giving Girl. And it worked out really nicely for January because they match. And I think I found a perfect way to use them in a space that I wasn't quite sure what to do with because of all the percentages that are on this planner here. But anyway, I was really happy in the end with how this came out. I think the format of the planner, again, is going to work so perfect. This year, you guys, for New Year's, I don't know what you guys are doing. I know that for most people, as you start to get older, you don't really go out and celebrate. But in our family, we do in the way, not with partying or anything like that, but in the way of partying, because my husband's birthday is on the 1st. And so we always celebrate or used to celebrate on New Year's Eve. But as things have started to change with my daughter and her family and my son working out of town, that's kind of changed a little bit. And so, we always try to stay up at least till midnight so that we can wish each other a happy new year. And so we can get all the calls from all the family members wishing him a happy birthday. But that's always been really special. We had a few traditions that have kind of fizzled out over time. And so anyway, this year, our new year is going to look so different. So yeah, it's going to be interesting because my husband and I, it's just going to be us. And we'll just have an extra long weekend to hang out. To be honest, I have a lot to do. I want to plan my planners and journals and stuff, but I do have some housework to get done, but mainly is to get to figuring out what I'm going to be taking for my trip. I am really struggling this year in that I did not do any prep time, figure out any clothing, outfits or anything for my trip. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm super excited about that as well. I'm setting up here with all of my little icons for my monthly. My monthly for me is very functional. I do reference it a lot, and so I put all my appointments and everything in here. And so I'm just going through. These are the tiny icons from the Coffee Monsters Co. That I'm putting into each of these little boxes. So those are where I have appointments or something that I want to remember, and so I'm putting those in there. I put in here my themes for the YouTube collab groups and when they're due so that I don't forget. I try to do that ahead of time. What I did do in December is that when I had time, I sat down and I actually believe that I did every single video or photo or spread that needed to be done all in one sitting. And it was really nice because then I was ready for each of I wasn't feeling stressed about it. And when I say that, I mean that very loosely, because I very much enjoy participating in them. So, but anyway, it was really nice because everything was already done and ready to go. All I had to do is wait for the posting details and to find out who I was tagging and who was tagging me. So that was really great. I'm going to try to do that again, although we have one coming up on the 1st and I don't have it ready. Although I do have plenty I could share for that. That one's a reel, I believe. And so I do have something in mind that I want to do. So I'm going to try and work on that Wednesday after work, so that I'm ready for Thursday. Sorry for all the ums that I say. I am very conscious of it and know it, but I just don't catch it fast enough. And I did have one viewer point that out, that there were too many, and I agree. I do think that it's because of nerves from doing the videos and the voiceovers. I could be wrong, though. I may speak like that in my everyday life. But if it does bother you guys, I do apologize. I will keep trying to work on that. And it's funny because I have a big, huge space, but you wouldn't think it because it's all right there, right in front of me, and I spread out so big. When I put this dashboard for January in there, I left a lot of space because I had planned to put a little envelope pocket type thing there, and then decided against it. So I will go back in and fill it with some decor. And I do apologize that I'm bouncing around, but basically what will happen is I'll find pieces that I like for a certain area, and then I'll be like, oh, this will go good somewhere else, and I go back to that. In the end, it all, I feel like, comes together pretty well. If you're still with me, I would like to ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about the voiceovers, or do you prefer that I record as I go, as I'm doing things, and not speed up the video? Just curious. As you guys know, I'm newer to this. I've had my YouTube channel actually for a year now. In November, I think, was a year that I started it up, and I am just now starting to really break out of my comfort zone and get a lot more comfortable with it, though I'm not 100% there yet. And I know that I'm not, have a very monotone voice, I feel like. So I appreciate those of you that are following me and keep coming back. Thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart. But I enjoy just getting to share with you guys what I do, but putting it to words is really hard. And then I also find that I get very quiet during the video because when I'm doing it live, because I start concentrating on what I'm working on and I just don't know what to say. But anyway, which I don't know why, because I am a talker. In the end, I do like to talk, obviously. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Let me know what you prefer. What seems more manageable, and I'm happy to give it a try. So I'm going to do a quick flip as I kind of straighten up my space here. I'm going to do a quick flip of what I got completed. I do have a couple of other things that I'm still working on the setup of my planner for, but I forgot to tip in this page. So the A5 vellums, even the B6, they come just perfect size if you set them on top of your page there. But if you're going to tip them in, I always remove the tiniest little bit from the side and from the top or bottom, so that after you put the tip-in tape on there or washi or whatever you're using to tip them in, you have that little bit of space needed and it doesn't stick out past your book. As I mentioned, I was going to put a pocket here and decided not to, so now I'm just decorating that little space there. I had a little bit of a crinkle there, so I was just fixing that. I did end up using quite a bit of undo this go around, but I was struggling with something earlier, and so I found myself using quite a bit. So this just ends up becoming like an introductory page. I normally use that page as an overflow page, but I definitely wanted to use that dashboard sticker. It's so pretty, and right now this video is not doing it justice at all. But I do have on my Instagram a quick reel, and it shows the colors so much more intensely and so much prettier. If you guys have any advice on something you'd like to see, or you'd like me to share, please let me know. But in the meantime, I'll just keep sharing my spreads and how I put them together and those kinds of things. I'm using the hole punch to round, or not the hole punch, but I'm rounding the corners. Sometimes with the vellum, it doesn't go all the way through. So here's a quick little flip. I hope you enjoy this. I love how it came out. Thank you for watching, and until next time.